Mayor Brandon Johnson brings Chicago-themed items for the South Sideborn Pope, also asking him to conduct Mass in Grant Park, a historic event, with Johnson walking around St. Peter's Square, taking photos with tourists. And former CIA officer David Rush charged with stealing tens of millions of dollars in gold bars, foreign currency from the agency, according to an FBI affidavit, a shocking betrayal of trust. Also, U.S. and Iran agree to extend ceasefire by 60 days, launch nuclear talks, pending Trump's approval, a significant development in the Middle East conflict, with U.S. officials citing progress. Meanwhile, U.S. and Iranian negotiators agree on framework for 60-day ceasefire extension, nuclear talks, awaiting Trump's approval, a crucial step forward, with U.S. sources confirming the development. Next, Africa's trade finance crisis may deepen, with rising geopolitical tensions, surging energy prices, tightening global credit conditions, threatening to widen financing gap to $86.6 billion. And U.S. and Iran agree to extend ceasefire, launch nuclear talks, despite conflicting information from Tehran, a significant step towards peace, with U.S. officials confirming the deal. Also, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu orders military to expand control over Gaza Strip to 70%, despite fragile ceasefire, a significant escalation, with Netanyahu pushing for more control. Meanwhile, Justice Department opens investigation into Carroll, who successfully sued Trump for sexual abuse, defamation, a new development in the case, with lawyers for Carroll not responding to requests for comment. Next, Christian Aid launches appeal to prevent Ebola spreading, with faith leaders playing critical role, a vital effort to combat the disease, with local partners working to prevent outbreak. And Nancy Guthrie kidnapping motive possibly identified, with officials identifying suspect's name, a new lead in the case, with money not being the primary motive. Also, China tells Taiwan not to interfere in Air Force missions, with Taiwan complaining about daily military flights, a tense situation, with China's Defense Ministry responding to Taipei's concerns. Meanwhile, CIA worker David J. Rush accused of stealing 303 gold bars, $2 million in cash, 35 luxury watches, a shocking crime, with Rush arrested and charged with criminal theft. Next, Justice Department investigates whether Carroll committed perjury in connection with civil lawsuits against Trump, a new development, with the investigation being led by the Justice Department. And Justice Department opens criminal investigation into Carroll, who accused Trump of sexual abuse, a significant step, with the investigation focusing on perjury allegations. Also, Kenya Revenue Authority misses targets amid pressure to cut taxes, a significant shortfall, with the KRA likely to record wider missed targets. Meanwhile, U.S. and Iran close to peace, or sliding back to war, with neither side interested in all-out conflict, a delicate situation, with diplomatic efforts underway. Next, at least 105 Nigerians killed in South Africa over past 7 years, following xenophobic attacks, a tragic situation, with the Nigerian community speaking out. And Trump administration considers pulling immigration, customs and sanctuary city airports, a significant move, with potential consequences for the industry. Also, U.S. Justice Department launches criminal investigation into Trump accuser Carroll, a new development, with the investigation focusing on perjury allegations. Meanwhile, Iran claims negotiations with U.S. at strategic deadlock over nuclear enrichment, a significant impasse, with Tehran's right to enrich uranium a red line.